Hey, welcome guys to another episode of Trap series. As usual, in the episode series, we'll be discussing about different traffic concepts and know the different insights for driving car in the Netherlands, which is pretty confusing many a times. I wish and I hope that all the viewers who are gaining knowledge from this series are becoming self-sufficient to clear the exam in one go. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, in the third episode, we will be learning about different aspects in the road condition, and the type of damages that happens on the road, like ruts, and also the physics behind it and the causes behind it. We will know. Okay, going directly to the agenda and skipping the disclaimer, which is already known. So in today's video, we'll be covering about road damages, yeah, like rutting and aquaplaning on the tires. Then know about different types of vehicle tires, then why the vehicle goes out of control and the physics behind it. Also, we will be knowing about the stopping distance and the following distance concepts. Okay, so starting with the uh, road damage. Okay, before that, let me explain it by drawing something here. Okay, let's imagine it's a straight road. So when it is a straight road, it's a happy flow, so I do not feel any uncomfortableness while traveling on this road because it is yeah, it is straight without any undulations. But imagine if the road is like has undulations like this, it has a sway, and there are groups. These groups are called ruts. So when one is traveling on this kind of road, then they feel uncomfortable because of the sway effect. So ruts causes aquaplaning because when water is being trapped here, they cannot escape. So the tires when the tires fall into this patch of water, due to friction, the molecules of the water get attached onto the surface of the tire. This, and because of aquaplaning, the skidding effect increases. So okay, then and this is how it looks like. This is a rut, and the rut is caused by the vehicle load, and vehicle load is directly transferred to the tires. Okay, so rut is a depression. Yeah, we learned about this. Yeah, the rut and aquaplaning is caused because of the rainwater trapped inside the ruts. Yeah, this is very pretty clear, and this is an insight that aquaplaning is not because of snow but because of rain. Well, one can argue that okay, snow, because of snowfall, the snow can melt and water deposit. What there will be water inside the ruts, but because of the snow it is not, but because of water the aquaplaning is occurring. So this could be a potential question in the exam, that what is the cause of aquaplaning, whether it is rainfall or snowfall. The right answer is, or the most right answer is the rainfall. Okay, with this going further, so different type of tires. I think most of the people already know about this. There are summer tires, winter tires, and all season tires. The summer tires have less tread depth, and what do I mean by tread depth? If you see this photograph, or maybe here, you see here, the grooves are very less, and this is an example of a winter tire, and you see here the grooves are deeper. So this is what I meant by tread depth. So 1.6 mm is with the summer tires, and winter tires 4 mm tread depth. Okay, this is an insight that if winter tires is used in summer, then braking distance is log, because though the grooves are more, so the rubber solidifies, and this causes skidding. So, and the braking distance is more. Okay, always check tire pressure when it is cold. This is an insight. It's not that after driving 1 or 2 kilometers or more than 2 kilometers, then we have to check the tire pressure. Always before starting your journey, check the tire pressure. Means Otherwise, so if I have driven some kilometers, then the air inside the tire is hot, and the air, when it is hot, then it expands. So, and this, that will give me a faulty tire pressure measure. So this is very important to learn. This is also an insight that uh, suppose if I fill the tire with air, and then when could be the next best possible moment I can fill the tire. So but for that moment to know, we have to know that in how, what is the frequency of loss of tire pressure. So based on research, it is known that pressure loss in tires per month is 0.5 bar, and low tire pressure causes 2 to 3% fuel loss. This is very important to know and can be a question in the exam. Okay, less tire pressure causes has more surface area, and the wear and tear becomes faster. But when there is high tire pressure, the surface area is low, skidding and blowing out chances are very high. This is a very important concept to know. What is the impact of low tire pressure and what is the impact of high tire pressure. Moving forward, so we learned something about low tire pressure and high pressure in the last slide. But continuing further, if there is low tire pressure, then as you can see, the surface area is more, and there is excessive wear and tear on the outside edges, because the outside edges, okay, because the outside edges of the tire are more in contact. The tire becomes in this shape when it is under inflation. As you can see, the wear and tear is happening in this part only. But when it is overinflated, the side parts are elevated, and the surface area of contact is only the middle part. And you can see here, this is an example of overinflated tire, and overinflated tire causes bursting also. We saw that in the last slide. So always keep the tire pressure as per the norms and correct, so that there is correct inflation, and this is what a normal tire should look like. Okay, I hope you guys learnt it. Then going on to the next slide. Okay, vehicle out of control. What is the reason? In a curve, because of oversteering, the back tire skid as it exceeds maximum grip. Very important to learn. If we are oversteering, if I oversteer, then the back tire will skid. If I understeer, suppose I am driving and the curve the curve is high, but I didn't turn my car sufficiently, then there is understeering happening and the front tire will skid. So this is very important to learn: front tire and back tire, oversteering, understeering. Okay, at the curve there is centrifugal force acting outwards and centripetal force acting inward. So when there is centrifugal force, so if there is a curve, there is this car and this is turning wheel, this is the outward centrifugal force, and this is the inward centripetal force. Because centrifugal force is more than the centripetal force, the car will skid outwards, and when we skid outwards. Okay, this is it. Then okay, this is very interesting, the stopping distance, and one can definitely expect a question from this part. This is for sure. Well, the formula: stopping distance is the sum of reaction distance and braking distance. This is very important to know. So a stopping distance is a sum. Then on a normal road, if the road is newly built or if it is a wet road, then the stopping distance is high, because when it is a wet road, the grip or the friction between the road surface and the tire is less, so there will be slipping. And when the road surface is newly built, there are chances that the asphalt will come out. There is oil on the road, so that's why the stopping distance is high. Okay, coming to the each component, reaction distance and braking distance. The formula for reaction distance is 0.33 into velocity, and the velocity is kilometer per hour. This is very important to, it's not meter per second, it is kilometer per hour. And the average reaction time is 1 second. This is very important to know. The average reaction time is 1 second, because when I am driving, if I suddenly see an obstruction, then I will suddenly react. So that is in generally on an average it's 1 second. Then after that, when I react, then after that I will push my brakes. So the formula for braking distance is v square by 200, and velocity is in kilometer per hour. So this is very important, no? And this is, as you see, suddenly I'm driving and I suddenly see some animal coming towards me. So first I will react, and the reaction distance is 1 second in on an average. Then there is the braking distance. Okay. This is very common that when I am driving on cruise control, it saves me fuel. And if I am continuously observing the navigation monitor, then I am distracted, and this could lead to more reaction distance. Okay. Well, stopping distance is one concept. Then the following distance. For example, as you see here, two vehicles are going on the road and they are continuing smoothly, there is no disturbance and they're going smoothly, but you will always see that there is some gap between two vehicles. There is always some gap between two vehicles, and it is mandatory that there should be a 2 second gap between two vehicles to avoid any accidents, because 1 second is for reaction and another 1 second is to immediately brake and stop. And that is my idea, that is my way of understanding this. So but that could be a different reason. Okay, following distance means, the definition is that distance to maintain when driving before a vehicle. Okay, in general it is 2 seconds distance has to be maintained, but when the weather is bad, when the visibility is less, for example there is fog, there is snow, there is rain, then this following distance should be more, because that is not a normal condition, because this is not a normal condition. This is like the weather is bad, these are like exceptional or non-normal conditions. In that, the following distance is more than 2 seconds. Okay, this is it, and I hope much of the knowledge was given within this short period of time, but this will help. Please prepare, please know everything, please understand, please watch the videos again to understand and grasp everything, because for sure there is going to be two to three questions from this episode. For further reading, please refer to these interesting resources, and these are very good resources. And with that being said, thank you, and please learn well and avoid getting into traps because of confusion. Thank you and good day.